Hey there, my fellow colonizers, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to No Man's Sky, Episode 16, Seeking Overseership. I'm really bad at figuring out, I think it was there. What I should be doing is tossing down base computers on every candidate. That would be smart. Was this the planet that was hiding from me and I couldn't find for the longest time? Go away, Scrapper. I don't care. Yeah, I destroyed Starship. Big what? Stop blocking my screen. Oh, yeah. It's the one I'm aimed right at. All right. That works. Finally, a bit of navigational luck. So fauna here. Where is it? So we've got selenium, another stall ball, more selenium, fungal mold, and gamma root. So there's a bit of a variety. Copper, sodium, ammonia, cobalt, phosphorus, uranium, salt. Yeah, there's a variety of resources here. So it's a pretty good solar system for that reason. It doesn't have like too small of a variety. And the purpose of the survey is mostly to force me to spend enough time on the planet to be able to ensure that it doesn't have storms. Not a lot of life around me at the moment. There's like a few creatures. Let's take a look. Yeah, so again, I don't really know how to use the mouse wheel here. I wish I knew, but it kind of doesn't work. So I can see the ones that I can see. There's a few diurnal, a lot that are rare but on the ground, always active. It shouldn't be too hard to find all the creatures, though. Maybe someone can be very kind and Google how to scroll the discoveries bar. Oh, maybe hold middle mouse. No, that doesn't work either. That just keeps rotating the creature. Yeah, I feel like that's a bit of a problem. Oh no, that's the creature. No, that's not the creature. Let's not suffocate. Use arrows. I'll try that next. Come on. Scan the critter. There it is. Some crab-like thing. Oh, there's a different kind of sea critter. I'll have to get closer. Once upon a time, it was really hard to scan certain birds because the scanner wouldn't ever center on them, and it was really frustrating. But luckily, that is no longer the case. So two different types of weird crabs. Nope, arrows don't work. I'll just check my keybinds real quick. That's not keybinds. Quick menu. Up and down, yeah. Navigate on foot, quick menu. What about menus? I don't see a scroll. Q&E maybe? No, but that's next page. Subpage Q&E. So it says Q&E. Let's see if Q&E works. Wish I knew this. Ah, Q&E. No, wait, no. Q&E changes the subpages. It doesn't scroll it. WNS. It is WNS. So, underwater, common. I'm still missing a common underwater animal here. Got it. WNS. I don't know why that wouldn't just occur to me. That seems so logical. Oh, there it is. Common underwater critter. Done. 3 different types of weird crabby things. So what's left? We've got ground, rare, always active, common, flying, diurnal, which I'm not going to find at this hour. Mostly diurnal, flying, uncommon, and flying, always active. So a bunch of flyers. I might need to pop into my ship and fly into the sun. Fly into daytime. Oh no, it's becoming daytime. Because I don't have to wait like a full day-night cycle. I could just fly to the other side of the planet way faster. So that's one of the flyers. I like their name. Oh, and here's some of the land creatures. And another set of land creatures. That looks like a predator. It is a blood drinker. So yeah, it's a predator. Just one species of predator. It seems like a pretty good... Because that other planet had like 6 species of predator. It was getting ridiculous. So I am missing a rare ground, a common flying diurnal, and a uncommon flying always active. So I should be looking mostly at the skies. Oh, here's one. Xenoxibium. There's the last flying creature. So now all that is left is one rare ground creature. The ground, always active rare. Not bad. There's one more upgrade that I need to get from the anomaly before really settling in, but it's not one. It's one that I can afford, so it's not a big deal. And I think it has a precursor, so there's technically 2. No, Sentinel, go away. You don't want to fight me, I'll win. I don't waste my time. Here, ground critter, ground critter. I could try to grab the ship and fly, like, towards the mountains. Because right now I'm, like, near the coasts. And that's gonna render more sea critters than land critters. Or tip the scales towards sea. What does surveying all the creatures do? It's roleplay. I mean, nothing. Once you have a complete set, you get more nanites for completing the survey. And there's milestones for completing the survey, too. In here somewhere. Exploration, zoology milestones. When you have an entire ecosystem mapped. So it's like an in-game achievement. But it was one of the requirements that I wanted to fulfill. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Big fat honking cow thingy. Ugh, what an ugly critter. And there we go. All 11 of 11. Completion bonus, done. Hey, Ascendancy. Thank you for the raid, dude. Let me give you a shout out. Dark and darker? Oh, cool. Not your usual Dota. How'd your stream go today? So the current priority right now is establish Overseership. I'm gonna go with basically start a colony or take over a colony. You got backstabbed by a guy signaled that we you weren't going to fight one another. I feel like you learned a very important and very a tough lesson. Don't trust anyone, not even yourself. I'm going to check in with Ares and Helios, see if they have any freebies. I forget the refresh timer on that. They probably don't have freebies, but might as well check. No, he doesn't want to talk to me. Hey, Mr. GK. Thanks for the resub. He wants living pearls. I had living pearls at some point, but I sold it. Should have held onto it. But he did give me 1,000 nanites, which is not bad for all the milestones. He almost never sells S tier stuff though. Or it. I don't know their gender. They. So I'm here for a multi-tool upgrade. Oh, look at this. Force Turner. And it's garbage. I hate how often the ones that look the coolest are, terrible. Alright, so what I want is the waveform recycler. But not specifically that. I was looking for the next one, which is the survey device. So the survey device is pretty invaluable when you're trying to figure out where you want to establish an outpost. Because outposts can be built on resource nodes. So there is, and I don't have the salvage data for this, but you can extract minerals from a planet, which gives you periodic minerals, but you can't build them anywhere. You have to build them on resource nodes that you get from surveying with the survey device I just unlocked. There's also gas that you can get, and there is electromagnetic generators that you can build to power the bases. And all of that is done with the analysis visor with the upgrade. So gas, minerals, and power. And that's how you sort of decide where you want to build your outposts. So the next step is establish Overseership. I don't need that upgrade installed for the Overseership, by the way. But I will want to get the survey device at some point, and also the waveform recycler. The waveform recycler is a lot less required. It's just recharge so I can scan faster. It's not a big deal. But this is necessary to be able to see mining and gas extraction sites. You don't get to see them otherwise. So that is a wiring loom and stuff I can actually buy. So I can, I'll pin it. So I need to be looking for magnetic resonators and quantum computers, 3 in 1. For Overseership, the easiest way is to go to the space station, and if I have enough nav data, which actually I didn't check ahead of time, I need 5. I have 4 in my exosuit, and 0 in my... Okay, I don't have enough, so turn around. I need to get 1 more nav data. Well, I can pay them for nav data, though, I think. So I'll just buy 1. Sometimes you can actually, there's interacting spots on a space station that can give you nav data as well. Generally like 1 or so. But if you're close to your goal, it's enough. Oh, it's also worth mentioning the black market mods will not flag scans. They're not like illegal to have in your inventory or installed. It's the suspicious like goods that is illegal to have, and the black market items, but the mods somehow are exempt. Probably out of convenience because the meta is to install black market mods, so it'd be really annoying if they were illegal. That and the cargo scanner disruptor is not 100% efficient. I can see them making them illegal if the cargo scanner was 100% efficient, because then you would just block the scans every time you get scanned. But oh, this is the same force turner. The same garbage. Another scatter blaster mod. Now my DPS is ridiculous. Let's see if I get really lucky and I get another infra knife. Photon, phase beam, pulse engine. I'll buy the pulse engine and launch thrusters because I have a lot of nanites now. And this will just help things, help efficiency. So this reduces launch cost and boosts me when I launch. And then the other one, pulse engines. Ideally, your pulse engine should help with maneuverability, which this is 6%. So it helps. Because maneuverability is, it sounds like it's not important, but it's really important because it helps you aim on target. So your damage is actually a mix of damage and maneuverability, not just damage alone. Because if you can't actually aim at what you want to shoot at, then, well, you're not doing damage anymore. And apparently I've already purchased from this. I'll take another movement. I picked from my favorites. So sprint, boost and fuel efficiency, initial boost, recharge, fuel efficiency, sprint, sprint distance. I don't know which one's worse. Probably this sprint one. So I'll sell that. I got distracted. Back to colonies. I got my eye on the clock too. So sometimes you can pick up nav data like that. So now I have 5. And what you're looking for at the cartographer... Oh, I didn't want help. Oops. But I think when you ask for help, he like hands out 1 free nav data. So I'm looking for a specific chart of settlement charts. So I just bought 1 settlement chart. So when I go down to Ketag, I can find a settlement and become their overseer. Was that Ketag? Which one was Ketag? Was it this? I think it was that one. So the one thing you can't do is you can't like build your settlement from scratch. You kind of just have to find one. And what's unfortunate about that is your settlement might not be near resource nodes. Oh, I also didn't, oh well, it's too late for that. I didn't check for the parts that I needed for the analysis visor. I forgot this thing. Because I could have purchased it outright. Oh, this isn't Ketag. Once I am established there, I will get a teleporter. And that way I don't have to make this trip really ever again. This is probably not even Ketag. It's not looking correct. An ancient bone planet. And I checked that already? Although that... No, that's a different moon. God, this is confusing. It's my weakness. Ketag is actually right there. Okay. I'll go back and I'll check the I'll buy the wiring looms I need. Hey, Glitch, thanks for bits. How's the coffee, buddy? Is it flowing? I switched over to water. I'm a wimp. A wimp that likes sleep. Occasionally. Is that your new emote? Man, I haven't seen that before. I like it. Your cup number 8. It's also worth saying that this game is a bit of a riot to play multiplayer. I've played it only very little multiplayer, but ever since they added the multiplayer, you can quest together and things like that. Co-build bases and get into all sorts of trouble. It has fewer multiplayer features than the single-player features, to be just advanced warning or whatever, but it's still a lot of fun. So 3 resonators, 1 quantum computer, 2 looms. Looms. And they don't have the other things here. I'll probably pick them up from random pilots. At some point. I can actually just straight up make an ion battery for the other part that I needed. Done. So now it's just mag ferrite, which I could probably smelt. I'm attempting to smelt it now. Oh, yeah. Oh, easy peasy. I have so much pure ferrite on me. So the other scanner is built. Like how I said I would buy the other parts that I needed from pilots. They are components that I'm able to make, but I would need to unlock them in blueprints. There we go. You gonna have it? Serenity lookalike? Come on, streamer luck. Give me 2 for 2. So mag-res and quantum computer. It's gonna have one of the two, right? 0. Fine. I'll just keep searching. So chat, I'm gonna take an informal survey. Do you guys want me to... No, I'll just make the decision. I'm gonna try to find a colony near the coast. Just for beauty factor. This is really not the most beautiful planet out there. Could have been nicer, but as far as I know, it doesn't storm. And if it does storm, it storms so infrequently, it's gonna be very little of a problem. Some of my favorite planets are like these, they kind of look like the planet in Avatar. What is that, Pandora? Where everything is very bioluminescent and it glows and it's really cool. They're harder to find. I found a few paradise planets like that, which are very uncommon. Often, paradise planets, in my experience, are also like weird exotic planets, which look very zooty. With like floating bubbles or like weird vines everywhere. You can even find like paradise planets that have like geometric weird features and arches and whatnot, but this is the best we could do on short notice. So, time to find our colony. Please have one on the planet. It just occurred to me that it'd be very unlikely, but totally possible that it was no colonies on this planet and they were only off planet. Oh god. Oh god. Why? Why is it off planet? I will try to buy one more planetary chart to see if I can't find a colony on this planet. I don't know why it didn't occur to me that it... Why did I have to open my damn mouth? I feel like I jinxed myself. Do I recommend this game? Yeah, definitely. Given the amount of hours that I have in the game, it'd be worth it. What kind of facility is this? Is this a secure facility that I have to break into? Because I will do that. Yeah, it's secure. Well, it used to be. It's about not to be. I'm breaking in! I don't speak Gek, so I have no idea how to turn off the alarms. I am going to engage the coolant chamber. And it worked! I guessed correctly. And I am going to create a multi-tool expansion slot so I can have a larger multi-tool. Cool. Alright, I'm trying to think. If I want more nav data, I'm just gonna do a little bit more exploring. So I'm up at what, like 2? Yeah, 2 nav data. So I'll get 3 more nav data and try to colonize. Worst case scenario, just for the sake of the stream, and also to not lose my sanity, worst case scenario, I can try the other potential colonies to see if they, the ones that had like some storms but not many, to see if they have colonies, or I can just like pull the plug and just colonize wherever the hell I could be, because I want to show some of the colonies before I lose energy. This is a transmission tower. All right. What's colonizing mean? You'll see when you see. What is this? ×2 - 1? So, I think this is a ×2 - 1 deal. If that's the case, that would be correct. And it's a distress signal for some sort of wrecked ship. Occasionally you'll find these little mini colonies that are tech dealers, and you can buy nav data off of them, which would be the shortcut. Have I played BG3? Yes. I'm gonna park on this wrecked ship. Just plop right on down. Don't mind me. Is it claimable? It is. It's mine now. Was there no nav beacon here? I guess not. See what the black box tells me. Give me tech. A cadmium drive. Not bad. Not bad at all for random tech. That allows me to visit red stars. I don't really need that right now, but that's a pretty good find off of a crashed ship computer. You like my Sentinel ship? Thanks. Everyone was teasing it because it kind of looks like a little boxy. It's certainly not as sexy as a lot of the Sentinel ships. Some of the Sentinel ships, like the one I got, I have some other saves, and some of the other ones I have look real nice. And this thing is a bit of a junker. But it gets me from point A to point B, and it's relatively decent quality. So, no complaints. And more nanites. Given how many nanites I have, I probably can spare myself the effort of even bothering to go into those facilities. So I've got 4 nav data now. I just need one more to buy one more settlement chart. Oh, and I should be able to get some here, I think. Maybe. No. Freighters don't have nav data. You like the new haircut? I can't tell with the comment you made whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Ketag really has some cyan-colored mountains, doesn't it? I hope it's not covered in cyanobacteria. That's a bad pun. Play on words, not even a pun. I like how there's just a floating galactic trade terminal in the middle of nowhere. Why is it even here? I couldn't tell you. It just is. So I have the 5 nav data, and I'm going to go back to the cartographer to buy one more settlement map. My guess is that there is no settlements on this planet, because if there were... Whoa! Hi, guys! Oops, sorry I shot you. If there were, it would have flagged a settlement here. So I'm going to ask you guys, should I attempt to find a settlement on Ketag or go for one of the other 2 planets? If I try to find it elsewhere, there is a third choice there, which is to find a completely novel planet, which shouldn't actually be that hard. It would just have me do some quick hyperspace jumping with my freighter with scanning, because it's entirely possible to find another lush planet elsewhere. Because the original 2, we know that Telford has storms. Ketag, I'm pretty sure, doesn't have storms, but it also might not have colonies. It seems like that might not be the case. And then the original one, Zemu, I don't know if it has storms. The weather data says it has boiling monsoons occasionally, so that might not be ideal either. But it looks like elsewhere is, well, not a lot of votes cast, but have you guys vote.
Technology recharge.
I'm kind of the mind to try to find an entirely novel planet and just like roll the die on a new planet entirely. Because Zemu has described that it's like boiling monsoons, and then we already know that Telford storms because it stormed on me, and it was boiling hot water. Kind of unfriendly. You know what? I'm going to save myself a flight. I'm just going to teleport to my freighter. All right. Maybe I get super lucky. Maybe I get like the best streamer luck in the history of streamer luck, and just like the next system I jump to will be a paradise system, and it will blow me out of the water. Because nothing beats a paradise system. All paradise systems are functionally identical to one another, and then it just comes down to the aesthetics of the planet. Because if it's paradise, it means that it has no storms and it has no sentinels, so it really doesn't get any better than that. Then it's just like, what color is it? Are the animals nice? Is there water? Are the mountain ranges cool? Is it bioluminescent? Does it have cool artifacts, or does it look cool? So fingers crossed for me, dudes. Fingers crossed that I get lucky here and find something wonderful. Stupid milestone, I can't even run the scan. Alright, no. Okay, well, that's quick. At least I can check them quick now, right? So, if you're wondering what I'm looking for star bulbs. All Lush and Paradise planets will have star bulbs on them. Growing. So I can very quickly scan. Also, there's another way to show you. If this system does not have star bulbs, I'll show you another way to find Lush and Paradise planets, which is essentially to use the catalog to find star bulbs. It will, like, magically point you to systems with star bulbs. It doesn't make any sense, but it's allowed. Yeah. So there's no star bulbs, so I'll show you that system. So if you go to the catalog, go to materials and items, and then go down to plants, and go to star bulb, you can locate the substance. And then if I engage the freighter warp, it goes like, hey, this system over here that you've never been to, there's star bulbs there. Which means that there's a Lush or Paradise planet there. Even though I've never gone, I can somehow detect that it has a plant on one of the planets that meets my parameters. Magic. Space magic. Is this game better than it was 7 years ago? Yeah. By, like, so much better. 7 years ago, it was barely playable. Now it's pretty sweet. And which one is it? Oh, it's the big one. Aklank Sigma. Oh, actually, there's two of them. This one is definitely non-contender because it has aggressive sentinels. So the giant cyan planet. And I'm not going to do the animal survey. I'm just going to I'm just full send colonizing if it doesn't obviously have storms. Oh, that's cool. That's what one of the Vesper solar sails look like. See how it like folds back in afterwards? That's what they look like out in space. So where is this thing? I gotta get away from the freighter. It's probably just blocking it in view. So wasn't that one... Is it here? Yes, that's it. Looks very oceany. From a glance, it might change as I get closer, but that planet kind of looks like it's like 80% ocean or something, which is, I don't know, kind of like Earth. Earth is what, 77 or something. It has a red ocean. It's a little weird. Thank you for tuning in to No Man's Sky, which originally streamed live on Twitch August 19th and August 20th. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below, and if you have any feedback, you can let me know there as well, but please keep in mind that this was a mini-series, so all of the content has already been recorded and changes cannot be made. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to help to influence the games that I play, please join me on Discord. A link to Discord can be found in the description of this video and also on my website. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to all of my Twitch subscribers and Twitch viewers that turned out to the marathon, my Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow space explorers.